exploited, humiliated, and abused my ancestors. How could I allow my success to honor the name of such a villain? Instead, I decided to adopt the name and religion of many of the Africans who had been kidnapped and sold into slavery. Those were the people I should be honoring. But many who learned of my decision were furious. Reporters wrote nasty things. Fans wrote outraged letters. And some people even threatened to kill me. My parents were shocked and hurt by my rejection of their name. My teammates were confused. Some felt personally betrayed. Despite all that, I knew I had made the right choice because I was, after all those years, finally who I wanted to be. The long road to discovering who I wanted to be was not straight or easy. I made mistakes, plenty of them. Fortunately, I didn't have to travel that road by myself. Sometimes it felt as if I were walking alone, carrying a heavy burden on my shoulders. But then I'd look up and see someone there to help me carry that weight, or to shine a light on the path ahead so I knew where to go and what to avoid. I didn't always realize they were helping me at the time, nor did I always listen to them. At least the mistakes were mine and the successes were mine because the path was mine. From grammar school through my 20 years as a professional basketball player, my team coaches have helped guide me. But I have also had other people who helped me along my path, even though they weren't part of any team. I think of them as life coaches. Some were teachers, like my martial arts teacher, and an eventual international movie star, Bruce Lee. Some were friends, like the world champion boxer Muhammad Ali. Some were actual coaches, like my UCLA coach John Wooden, whose lessons on and off the court still deeply influence me today. Some were writers, singers, poets, athletes, or activists, whom I never met, and who may have even lived hundreds of years ago, but whose lives and works inspired me to see the world differently and helped me see my place in it. Those who loved me weren't always the best coaches, though some who thought they were providing guidance were actually negative influences. And I learned from listening to their words and watching how they behaved that I needed to do the opposite. That is one of the hardest lessons to learn. Good intentions don't always have good results. We are all told what to do and what to think from the moment we are born. Early lessons are pretty easy. Where to poop and pee, how to walk, keeping fingers out of blenders and electrical sockets. After that, things get trickier. Parents, siblings, friends, peers, teachers, governments, employers, political parties, media, and religions are all stuffing heavy bricks of their opinions into our mental backpack. Then they shove us out the door to stagger along the path under all that weight of expectation and pressure without even asking us if the path is what we truly want. My journey from Lew Alcindor to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was my quest to figure out what path I wanted. I often felt like Pinocchio dancing as if someone else tugged my strings. But as I grew older, I realized that each choice I made was me cutting another string so I could move freely on my own. Only when I'd cut all the strings could I become the person I truly wanted to be, and, more important, needed to be. Part 1. What my coaches through 8th grade taught me, even when they didn't mean to. Quote, "You fail all of the time, but you aren't a failure until you start blaming someone else." End quote. From football coach Bum Phillips. Chapter 1. How I discovered I was black. I didn't realize I was black until 3rd grade. Although I was born in the predominantly black community of Harlem in 1947, I was raised in a multi-ethnic housing project in the Inwood section of Manhattan. Our project consisted of 7 buildings, each 14 stories tall, with 12 apartments on each floor. That totaled 1,176 apartments. Basically, a small, crowded city. Our neighbors formed a mini United Nations of Russians, Scandinavians, Jews, Irish, Puerto Ricans, and Cubans, along with about 15% black residents.